Complete this sentence for me. The creepiest ghosts are always ghost...
Children.
Puppies.
Giraffes.
I'm gonna go with Juwan with children.
What? Yeah, I mean...
That's the MJ
That
pump.
makes sense.
That's the MJ fist.
Okay.
That makes sense. I ain't mad at that.
But ghost puppies are bad too, though.
Anyway,
Okay.
a daycare center that chooses to remain anonymous for obvious reasons, because they have to take care of children. They started experiencing some unexplained activity, and it got so bad the kids wouldn't use the bathroom. Feels like a bad joke there. They would hear doors slamming and hear disembodied voices calling to them. This is the kids saying this stuff. So the daycare center set up some cameras, and one morning, here is what they found.
Here we go.
Okay, we got an extension cord. Anytime you see a long one, that one.
See, what was that?
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
It's a few.
Ooh.
See the steps?
Ooh.
They look like footprints.
Oh, no.
Oh, you gonna cut it off? Okay,
You can't
see?
do that.
All right.
You gotta run that back. Did y'all see
Something came at the end.
That was it was tall.
Jack, how you gonna just cut us off at the end?
I'm just leaving you hanging.
Don't give
It's
us a little
classic
taste,
horror
baby.
movie
I mean,
style.
baby,
Don't give us a
do that.
taste,
You
man.
see what
do
kind
that.
of shirt I got on? You gotta give me the whole thing, baby. You gotta give me the whole thing. I got the shoulders moving today, baby.
All right, so at first it just looks like an orb. Just like a dust particle, whatever, like blop.
I was so ready to discredit that.
And then Brian.
That's crazy. That's a long stride, though.
That could be the teacher. And then right there, you saw that? You saw that at the top?
Yeah.
That's where the clip ends. I didn't edit it.
It's a motion-activated camera too, which is interesting because dust particles normally don't trigger it. And so the theory is that those footprints and then that weird figure in the back was actually real movement.
Is that like a ghost nanny? Because I think that might be more of a ghost nanny because you saw how big those strides were.
Yeah.
Because if there's a 2-year-old that has those long of a stride, I mean, that's a big baby.
Do you think it was just one being, or do you think it was two?
Play it again.
And the direction they're moving is the opposite direction
Yeah,
of
where the person
the
came
footprints
from.
walking.
So yeah, random dust particle here, but then
Focus
it's right up here,
up
right?
there, yep. Like it's almost like moving away from the desk.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, step, step, step.
So something walks away,
And then here, look.
then he comes behind it.
I'm just saying.
So how many apparitions or shadows do we think that?
It looks like one person is making footsteps away,
Right.
then another person is walking in the background.
Could have been the teacher though, you know what I'm saying?
It could have been. It could have been the spirit of a teacher.
Because we always talking about like energy stays where it feels most welcome or most familiar, or whether it be something very traumatic.
Yeah.
If it was a spirit, you know, they would love to be around children's energy, you know what I'm saying?
What do you think? Do these kids need to be afraid?
Yes.
For sure.
The kids, yes. Parents need to be alarmed that a secret is being kept from them.
Yeah.
I'll be mad.
The kids are being affected though, right?
Yeah.
Aren't the kids like going home and saying they're hearing voices and
Yeah,
stuff? So
I'm
now
saying.
like we're possibly causing traumatic experiences.
Totally. Yeah. Do you guys have anywhere you think that like your energy would return to?
Oh,
if you
barbershop.
Ooh.
I'll be messing people's lineups up.
You bumping the.
Where did that come from? You know what I'm saying?
Mine to be Popeyes, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It's the truth.
No, it's just going wrong.
What about yourself, Jack?
No, you know what I think it would be? I remember when my daughter was little, my eldest, I must have spent 200-300 hours rocking her, like collectively in this rocking chair in her bedroom. There's so much of my
your spot.
energy has been sat there like this trying to get this kid to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if like in 20 years someone walks in there and they just see
Chair's
a
just
rocking
rocking.
chair.
Yeah,
Oh my God!
The only thing more terrifying than one of those dueling piano bars is a haunted dueling piano bar. You right?
Yeah.
There you go. I know you got me, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack ain't gonna be hanging, man. Look, the Off the Wagon dueling piano bar in Asheville, North Carolina, it might be haunted, and the owner, Ben, has started noticing some crazy stuff on his security cameras. Watch this. Watch the back of the room.
Oh.
That's the fire exit.
Huh.
They say that there was no one in the bar, and this is one of those heavy fire doors that only opens from the inside.
Whoa.
Look at this.
Whoa,
Yeah.
you gotta push through the
You
little
gotta
arm.
hit it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like somebody was on the outside trying to pull it open or nothing like
Yeah.
that. So if you're not convinced by that, you gotta check this out. Watch this.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what happens.
So you got the 2 dolls in the front, they off the clock. And you got my man, look, watch where he's walking, watch this.
Oh,
Yeah, right? Right?
It looked like
Launches. He
And his
saw
head,
it.
though.
Rewind
Yeah.
that real quick. Can
I'm
you
gonna
rewind
see
one more
one
time? One more
domes
time.
him.
Is that a tray?
It looks like a tray was pushed off the top ledge of the shelf.
But he doesn't touch it.
No, not at all. He's nowhere near it.
I thought he might have had a trip cord set, you know, to kind of play it
Booby
off.
trap.
But then I thought about it, like if you do
You know what?
have a wire, it's gonna like pull and it might fall going towards him, you know what I'm saying? And he might drag it.
I knew he was gonna be a little skeptical
You know.
about it. But see, he thought people wouldn't believe him either. So watch what he did. He went and tried to make sure that he knew what he was talking about. Watch this.
Okay, yeah, it was a little plate, like a.
Yeah. So he puts it up, he sets it up to recreate what just happened.
Ah. I'm just walking.
Nothing happens. All right, he was like, all right, that's fair. Let me try it again. So I'm gonna jump. I'm gonna-
okay,
I'm
he's gonna stomp. Stomp it with the big dogs. All right.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Wow.
Look at this. Watch this.
Oh,
That's about 250 right there. That's a good
250?
Look at that. Look at that. No way.
oh. So he's straight up trying to debunk.
He's trying his best.
I'm convinced.
You know what? I'm convinced because he's trying so hard to prove that it could have been him.
I don't know about the physics of it all, but I believe him now.
But look, I got one more clip for you guys. You know how they say that kids can pick up on stuff way more than
Yeah.
adults can
Yes.
because
Yeah.
they're less uptight and they're not as closed off?
Yeah.
Watch this. Look at the little kid right here at the top of the screen,
Okay.
sitting at a chair.
Yep.
And look at the
Oh.
flag.
What was that?
Look at the flag. Watch the flag. The kid reacts,
Holy.
gets under the table.
Whoa.
Like, what is she hiding from?
Exactly.
How did the kid know that
Yeah, it looks like
something
a-
was happening behind her?
Watch, I'm gonna play it again.
Okay, let's see.
Watch a little girl eating at the table. Telling you, it seems like kids have that extra sense.
What,
Watch.
it's gonna unravel like that?
The flag is moving on its own. She feels it. She feels nervous. She gets under the table.
Oh, that's creepy.
This is a good clip.
Exactly.
It is, because I actually felt chills just now. That's a really good one.
Ben said that flag had literally been standing there for weeks. Nothing had happened.